This acoustic YouTuber who's a professional beatboxer just got exposed for secretly being a professional meatboxer. That's right. The public has been made aware that YouTuber Verbalase paid the studio 50 grand to make him a family not friendly animation of an animated turtle violating his cucumber. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this are probably very confused as to what I just said. So let me give you some context. This YouTuber guy, Verbalase, is known for making family-friendly animation content around beatboxing. So as you can see here, this is his animated avatar. That's what Verbalase looks like in his animated content. Now, with this added context that I've just given you, let's go back to what I said at the beginning of the video. YouTuber Verbalase, who is known for making family-friendly animation content, paid a studio 50 grand to put his animated avatar in a new animation that they drew, a family-not-friendly animation by the way, in which he wanted this animated girl from TV series Hazbin Hotel to Amazon Prime him, to essay him. Now, I already know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking to yourself, is this guy regarded in the head? And the answer is, most likely yes. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm someone who's very open-minded, okay? Like, I'm never going to make fun of someone's foodish. But 50 grand to commission a sus animation personalized for you of an animated girl from a TV series, Amazon Priming you? Like, I'm personally never gonna make fun of someone's foodish. But it's the whole fact that this guy is known for making family-friendly animation content, but then he pays someone 50 G's to make an animation, like, family not friendly animation of him, of his animated avatar getting essayed by an animated girl. And remember, this is coming from someone who's into anime. Like, you guys already know this. Like, I've admitted multiple times in past videos that, you know, like, if you were to type 2B on my search history, you would probably see a 2B 4K 60 FPS domination, like, on my search history. But even then, I would never, ever consider spending 50 grand, 50 G's on an animation of Mei Mei from Jujutsu Kaisen, Amazon priming me. But if you think about it, this is one of those weird situations that are both shocking, but also, it's not a big surprise. Like, we're talking about someone who is known for making family-friendly animation content, and not only that, he's also known for making Five Nights at Freddy's animation content. And we all know how sus the FNAF community is. Chica, I miss you, I'm about to f you, Chica! So if you're telling me that someone who's known for making FNAF animation content, family-friendly animation content, is secretly into family-not-friendly animation content, it's not really that surprising if you think about it. Now, I've seen some extra chromosome tweets and YouTube comments saying stuff like this. Guys, leave Verbalase alone, okay? He's a millionaire, so for him, 50 G's, 50 grand is just a drop in the bucket. Okay, first of all, listen up, you extra chromosome. Let me be clear. I don't give a shit of paper if you're a millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire. If you're spending your money, a crazy amount of money on something completely degenerate, you deserve to get cooked. You deserve to get roasted. And this is no exception. Some people are saying that Verbalase went bankrupt from spending that 50 G's on that sus animation, but there are also people saying that he didn't, and that he's a millionaire, and that was, like I said, it was only a scrap in the bucket. But it doesn't deny the fact that 50 G's for an animation of a JPEG, Amazon priming you, is still crazy. And if you really went bankrupt from this, then you'll forever be known as that one YouTuber who went bankrupt from purchasing that one cursed Hazbin Hotel video. But make no mistake, this situation is also sad, extremely sad. A few days ago, I made a video about the many victims of anime, where I talked about people who are so obsessed with anime that they end up becoming degenerates. From letting someone cosplaying as Power kick you in the meatballs. Hey! Harder! Or someone who was so obsessed with anime that he straight up became a creep and an advocator and protector of anime cheese pizza.
On the news article saying, it was mostly people saying like, oh, it's good, I won't be able to see this no more, but, I mean, won't be able to see naked people, naked little girls, cause that's what they're talking about, naked little girl shit. And it's fucking terrible. I mean, you know, I'm not a big fan of real child, cause it's kind of, I don't know, I'm not that interested in real people like that, you know. But drawn, animated child, I'm okay with, cause it's drawn.
But the reason why I mentioned this is because this amount of unhealthy obsession also applies to this situation. I mean, in no way can you ever convince me that spending 50 G's on an animated, not family-friendly animation of a cartoon character from a TV series, Amazon priming the avatar of this YouTuber, is normal. It's not. Don't get it twisted. This is as sad as the countless of lonely Sims who are unironically paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars, or potentially thousands of dollars, to OnlyFans models. If we're gonna make fun of the countless of lonely people who are unironically donating to girl streamers because they think they're forming some kind of relationship with them the more they spend, even though the girls in question will never ever care about them, or the people who are swiping thousands of dollars on OnlyFans, we gotta make fun of the whole thing. We don't have to shame this guy's food dish, but we can make fun of him spending 50 grand. Oh no. By the way, it was a 2-minute video. Imagine spending 50 grand on a 2-minute video. That's not enough time to buzz. What? Well, at least for me. I don't know about you guys, but me, 2 minutes, a 2-minute animated video is not enough for me to buzz. They don't call me Little Dicky for no reason, bruh. But the worst part about all of this is that my man's paid $50,000 for an animation of that girl, but there was not even a pepperoni in the entire animation. But not that I would personally know anything about that. I definitely didn't watch the animation. My man's paid $50,000 for a kiss. I don't know what's worse, doing that or donating to Amaranth for a taste of her Virginia's yeast. Now there's a cope going around where some people are assuming and thinking that this whole thing is a marketing scheme from the actual TV show Hazbin Hotel. It would be the biggest plot twist in history, even more so than the OnlyFans simp was presumably Ruby Rose's biggest donator on OnlyFans. But it turned out that the whole thing was just a marketing scheme from Ruby herself, duping even people like Club Penguin. Like, I'm pretty sure the main character of the show, this girl, is not out there essaying people left and right in the actual show. So the idea of this being just a marketing stunt, I just don't see it. The more I think about this situation, the more I get mad, bruh. This guy could have literally paid a cosplayer who could have cosplayed as this girl, and he could have asked her to take a fat dookie in his mouth for a week straight for $50,000. But he chose to get this animation? A 2-minute animation? Where you don't even get to see a single pepperoni? But you know what? This situation could always be worse, okay? My man's Verbalase could have turned out to be a furry or a brony. He could have instead paid for an animation of a little pony essaying him. So let's just be grateful and appreciate how this whole situation could have been 1000% way worse than what we got. But I gotta be honest, bruh, for a second. I refuse to believe that this whole animation cost $50,000. I feel like we're missing a piece of the puzzle. I feel like he got a second commission, part of the $50,000 package that he paid for, that he received, that was way more sus than the first animation. Because I refuse to believe that this guy paid $50,000 for not even a single back shot. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, bruh. I really tried to do some professional meat boxing in this 2-minute video. Like, you can call me sus whatever you want. You can call me whatever you want. But the reality is, I actually performed a case study, a professional experiment where I tried to, you know, create a protein shake out of my body, if you know what I mean. And it's impossible. There is nothing in that whole 2-minute animation that would even make you want to finish any kind of sus activity. There is 1000% a second commission. A second commission that we don't know about, that he probably saved on a USB flash drive of his. But we're definitely missing a piece of the puzzle, boys. But anyway, whichever studio designed this animation for this guy, hey, yo, good job, bro. Y'all finesse, bro. Y'all finesse. 50 G's for a 2-minute video? Y'all did good. It's always a good thing, and sadly a rare thing when animators get paid a lot. So, hey, at least something good came out of that guy's 50 grand. Money, 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 money.